The brand new season of Merge Tactics is finally here, and with that comes the return of the Spirit Empress. You can unlock her at 650 trophies and upgrade her throughout the Starsteel Road. Also, if you finish within the top 1000 this season, your badge will display your exact rank. And last but not least, we get the new Spirit Empress skin called the Wushy Empress. I need to cop the skin. And I'll be using code RT, which you guys can use in any Supercell game. And of course, you guys don't have to use my creator code at all, but it really does support me since this is my only income as a college student. Going into the first match here, we do have the brand new Wushy Empress. And whoa, that is a crazy landing. Did you guys just see that? The Wushy Empress just flew in. That was actually really insane. I didn't know that was a thing. We are against 2 Echo Sages right now, so this is going to be a pretty crazy game here, but I'm pretty excited just to see how this new season will pan out. I do think it's going to be very different from the other seasons because we now have badges which are going to have a huge impact on the game in my opinion. And I'm really glad they brought back the Spirit Empress because I do think it's sort of a problem to have rulers stuck behind a paywall because let's say you have the most broken ruler. Well, if she's stuck behind a paywall, then that's not a very good look. That's very pay to win, and that's sort of what happened in this case. The Spirit Empress is by far the best ruler, and she was stuck behind a paywall in the last season, so it is super good that she is coming back and that she is returning for free in the trophy road, and that you can unlock her for free at 650 medals, which is kind of a lot, but honestly, I think this season will be a lot more fun, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I will say, though, I think I will stick this Valkyrie in here, maybe go for a max Executioner if we can. Our comp right now is not too bad, but we are up against Echo Sages, so my plan is to try to go for more of a ranged comp. A lot of people do complain about the Echo Sage, but against the Echo Sage, you just don't really want to have a predominantly melee comp as you would see, because then the Echo Sage just literally one-shots like 4 at the same time. But I do know that the biggest concern this season will be that there are no new cards, which is honestly a valid concern to be fair. I do think the new cards definitely just make things a lot more interesting, but the reason I personally don't really have anything against that is just because I've been really wanting badges for a while, and this is a trade-off that I personally am willing to make because I'm personally going to be sort of playing a lot more this season because of the addition of badges, but I know that not everyone is going to feel the same way, so that's honestly fair enough. If you guys, don't feel like this season is, as, I don't know, I guess entertaining, as fun to play, just completely fair to say, but me personally, I'm going to be enjoying this season a lot. I'm going to be pushing, and I'm pretty curious to see how much badges may increase the popularity of the game. We are against 2 Echo Sages right now, which is honestly not good. Let's go GK here. I might try to go for like a Queen here, plus maybe double Assassins. I feel like that would be really good to have here. The Monk is also really good, but unfortunately, we only have a 2-star Monk because I'm pretty sure somebody else has the Monks. But if I can 3-star the Queen at least, we're going to be in a really good spot. We do 3-star the Queen there. So that's super good. And I just went Wizard last second there just so we get the Clan and the double blasters here. But this guy only has a 3-star Echo, so we're honestly not going to be in too bad of a situation here, I would say. And we could probably maybe pick up whatever cards this guy has. As long as you space out your units there, the Echo shouldn't be too big of a problem even at 4 stars. I think I will go for the 3-star Monk here just because this guy just does not have that. Let's also go Electro Giant here, and let's try to go for the #1 comp in the game. That's 6 trade comp. That's super good here. Okay, we do have the best 6 trade comp here. Let's see how this game goes. We are against a max out Echo, and our Queen just snipes it. So this is going to be a pretty easy game. The Monk deflects it as well. I think a really good idea, though, and there's a Spirit Empress animation again. And I've been thinking about this for a while now, but I think a really good addition would, instead of maybe making the Spirit Empress come back, maybe to have more of a sort of long-lasting approach, you add like ruler wild cards. I saw a few people have that suggestion. A few other people I know also added that suggestion as well. I think that's really smart because what if people don't want the ruler that's included in this season? Then, that's going to give them less incentive to push. So I do think that wild cards would be a really good idea. I think I'm actually going to force here, maybe go Electro Giants. And then I guess I'll go Bandit here, and then let's just go double Goblins here. We also get another upgrade. A little messy there, I can't lie, but I think a ruler wildcard system would do really good. Maybe unlock like 1 wild card in the trophy road so that you can pick whatever ruler you get. I feel like that'd be really good, but I'm not exactly sure how that would work on their end. And also another thing I've really been thinking of, this animation is actually really cool with the Spirit Empress flying in. I actually really didn't expect that. The art team really cooked with this one, I can't lie. But I don't know, I've been thinking if they added something sort of like in Clash of Clans, how they have sceneries, I feel like that would be pretty cool because it would take up your entire map. So I feel like maybe that'd be sort of more attractive, appealing to have, I guess, if it takes up your whole map over a skin. Because, I don't know, I just felt like maybe people I don't know, maybe if they don't like skins, they can just get the sceneries instead. But we are going to lose this round. Let me just scout really quickly and just see what's sort of available right now. I think I probably will go for the double Giant, Monk, Xe, Wizard, Queen build. And that is the best build, in my opinion, so far with the Queen. It's the most versatile. It's not the best in every single scenario, obviously, but I do think that it's definitely one of the most sort of well-rounded, reliable comps that you can use. So we're definitely going to go for that. We already have 4 of the cards we need. We just need the... Actually, we have the RG here, so we just need the E-Giant as our final card here. Let's probably sell the Monk just to cycle a bit more. And then hopefully if I can get the Electro Giant, that'd be good. We also do get another Monk upgrade and another Executioner, so that's pretty good here. I'm just going to check and see if anybody has that Monk. Nobody has a Monk, so I'm probably going to sell the P.E.K.K.A. Or not the Monk, the Electro Giant here. So we're going to grab the E-Giant there last second, and we're going to keep trying to cycle for more Elixir. But that's why the Spirit Empress is just so ridiculously good, is you can theoretically get infinite Elixirs, so you can literally just outmatch any ruler. Even the Echo Sage. I know a lot of people were... you know, kind of getting upset about the Echo Sage, but even you can outmatch the Echo Sage for sure if you're using the Spirit Empress to her full capability. But we are going to get a 3-star art, or a 3-star Monk, or a 3-star Electro Giant, excuse me, I can't remember the name of this card, and the Archer Queen as well. So, I mean, this is going to be a pretty easy game here. This guy's 1-star card, so. That's also another concern I wanted to bring up, is just that sort of players that have more experience will have to, I guess, sort of, I don't know, it's just a busy work for them to sort of climb back up, because as you can see here, you know, I would say I'm like pretty experienced with the game, I would like to believe, but I mean, there's really no benefit for me getting put at 0 trophies. I mean, it's just, you know, maybe like a 10 hours waste of my time just to sort of push back up into like a respectable trophy range for myself. So I do think a big priority right now is definitely to sort of rework the trophy system, but I'm really liking sort of the recent changes with the update. Yeah, look, we don't have new cards, new ruler, new traits, but I personally would rather have them rework the base game and definitely improve that a lot more. Like the badges, like the trophy system, maybe spectating, you know, battle logs, things like that, just to improve the base game. And then maybe after they improve this sort of, yeah, and there's the animation again. But after they do sort of work in these tweaks to the base game, I do think then it would be definitely worth it to come up with the new rulers and the new cards. I think a lot of these sort of fun features like spectating would be super nice to have, and I would honestly prefer them over the, you know, new cards, new ruler every season. But it does make sense why people would find this dull, because I think for the majority of the population, the player base, they do want to see these new cards every season. But I do think a balance of that is really good here. Let's go for the Wizard here and then the Mega Knight. I think I'll probably force here. Maybe we could go for double Goblins again if possible here. Let's grab the P.E.K.K.A. here, the Musketeer. And let's probably finish off with this. We don't really have the time to sort of continue right now, but we are going to have 1-star comp. We're going to die here, which is a bit unfortunate. But if you guys are enjoying the video, I would appreciate if you guys subscribe. We're almost at 43,000 subscribers, and I definitely will make it an effort to push a lot more this season, especially with the introduction of badges. I think that's the one thing that was truly holding me back from investing more time, because when you don't have badges, you have to ask yourself, like, okay, if I'm going to invest like hours, even a day, like I know people who invest genuine hours a day, if I want to be playing for that much time, I want to get something out of it, right? That's only natural, right, to think. But now you actually do get something out of it. So I do think badges definitely were the play, 100%. But I think I will go for the full clan here just because we have a 3-star Wizard. This should be pretty good. Let's go Valkyrie here. And then I guess we have the double Brutalist. This is a pretty good start here. And this one guy does have the Queen, which is a bit unfortunate. So I think I will try to go for the Skeleton Dragon, Skeleton King variant, because that guy does have the Skeleton, or that guy has the Executioner there. But we also do get a Skeleton King right there. Let's go for this Goblin Merge here. And then let's try to go for an Archer Queen if I can. Let's grab that Archer Queen. Let's put the Skeleton King in there. And then the final card that we need here is the Skeleton Dragons. Perfect. Let's grab those. And unfortunately, we are going to run out of Elixir there. But one thing I just realized, actually, is we're facing 3 Echo Sages, which is kind of weird because if you guys remember from the past season, if you have played, you would only face bots pretty much at 0 trophies, which I'm obviously at right now because the season literally just started like 10 minutes ago. But these guys don't seem like bots. Like their names, I guess they're a bit sus, I can't lie, but they're playing Echo Sage. And usually the bots play King. And I was actually giving feedback about this before to some of the developers. I was like, hey, I don't really know how we feel about bots. I feel like bots, they are helpful for sure to definitely new players because you sort of do want to have bots that you can sort of, you know, feel the game around with, get used to against, because they're obviously not very good. So you can sort of get your confidence up, experiment with the game a bit. But at the same time, I don't know, like I feel like bots sort of make the game feel a bit emptier, if that makes any sense. I'm not really sure if that's just me, because it sort of feels like the player base is smaller than it really is, because it gives off the impression that you're not able to find a match with real players. So I was sort of thinking about like, okay, how do we balance the bots? Like how many bots do we have? Do we remove them completely? I don't think we remove the bots completely. And I think that's definitely the right move, that they should keep it in. So I guess maybe this is just them revamping bots. Maybe these guys are just all fully bots. They're just sort of making them seem a bit more unpredictable. And I think they did a pretty good job, because I didn't really notice at first. But yeah, this guy definitely does look like a bot. He has like 1 stars, maybe 1, 2 stars in his comp. So you know, that guy does give kind of bot signals there, I can't lie. But overall, regarding the update, as a sort of more competitive, more experienced, passionate player, I guess you could say, I'm pretty happy. The update definitely satisfies my needs. Definitely more than any of the other seasons. I know for the casual players, and maybe if you guys play like a few games a week, probably not as good for you guys, because you don't get the new cards, a new ruler, that sort of temporary freshness, I guess, that you feel, which is completely valid take to have, right? But I do know that a lot of players from the past seasons that, you know, were passionate about the game, that enjoyed it, are looking to get back with these badges introduced. Also, is this guy actually gonna take us out? Okay, I didn't think he would take us out. Yeah, let's try to work it. Let's try to focus on taking out this Echo Sage here. That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I did not expect this guy's Echo to do that much work. Because what, he has two star troops and 1 star troops, but yeah, I guess let's actually try to play properly now and space out our units here. But I do know a lot of guys that are looking to get back into the game, and that's sort of the similar experience they had with me. That one push they needed was just sort of rewards for their efforts, and that's exactly solved from badges. I know Tag, actually, Sir Tag talked about it in his stream. He was actually willing to get back into the game now that badges are coming back in. So a lot of people like him are definitely going to get back into the game, which I'm excited about. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this brand new update. And until then, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.